half a dozen fingers pointed at the amputated wheel. He stared at it for a moment, and then looked upward as though he suspected that it had dropped from the sky. "It came off," someone explained. He nodded. "At first I didn't notice we stopped." A pause, and then taking a long breath and straightening his shoulders, he remarked in a determined voice, "Wonder if you'll tell me where there's a gas line station." At least a dozen men, some of them a little better off than he was, explained to him that a wheel and car were no longer joined by any physical bond. "Back out," he suggested after a moment. "Put in reverse. Put the wheels off." He hesitated. "No harm in trying," he said. The caterwauling horns had reached a crescendo, and I turned away and cut across the lawn toward home. I glanced back once. A wafer of a moon was shining over Gatsby's house, making the night fine as before. And surviving the laughter and the sound of his still glowing garden, a sudden emptiness seemed to flow now from the windows and the great doors, ending with complete isolation, the figure of the host who stood on the porch, his hand up in a formal gesture of farewell. Reading over what I have written so far, I see I have given the impression that the events of 3 nights several weeks apart were all that absorbed me. On the contrary, they were merely casual events in a crowded summer, and